What is up, my friends? I want to thank you for stopping by. You got Stirk here, and we're doing something a little different today. We are reviving an old series. We are bringing back Pokemon Emerald, a Let's Play I did, one of the first things I ever did on the channel. One of my good friends, Cole, made this game. This is a ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, obviously. And what's happened in this region is basically, this is what would happen if Deoxys had taken over. He kind of changed things. All the stuff in the air changed Pokemon's types and appearances. You'll even see any Pokemon you catch is going to look different, but it still has a new cool alternate shiny also. I did a Nuzlocke of this, and spoiler alert, I lost twice. I lost on the first gym. This game proved to be pretty difficult, which I am a very big fan of. So then I added to where it was 2 lives per Pokemon, made it all the way to the Elite Four, and I think I lost at like the 3rd of the Elite Four. And at that point, I kind of decided, you know, I'm not going to keep trying to Nuzlocke. At this point, I had lost. All my Pokemon were gone. But I figured I may as well go back and still show myself beating the Elite Four, and I really want to get to the post-game Master Trainers. If you don't know, Cole made myself, one of his good friends Connor, another of his good friends Ty, and himself all into some post-game Master Trainers that you find around the region. So I was thinking I'd do a video here of me just facing the Elite Four, see how it goes. I'm just going to play it normal with some of the Mons I've got. I wanted to go back and recap some of our Fallen Warriors, kind of look back on some of the favorites that were some OGs on the team or that really carried at certain points, pay my respects, and then I was kind of thinking of building an all-star team with that. The problem is, something I forgot is pretty well into the playthrough, I had something happen and lost my save file, and I had to kind of go back off camera and play back up until that point. So I don't have all of those Mons that died. I could have went back and looked on an old video, but I kind of just decided to roll with some of the Mons I had in my PC already. I think these are shiny. We're going to see as we go, because, like I said, these are a little bit different design-wise with their colorations, with their types, so it's kind of hard for me to keep up. In fact, I'm not even going to remember a lot of the types as I'm battling through these Elite Four, so that should actually be pretty fun. So let's figure out how to get here. And let's just kind of look through the team. So I know we have some type overlap here. That'll be okay. We have Finzi the Swampert, and I gotta say, this color scheme is looking very cool. A ground and dragon type with thick fat. You can kind of see Outrage, Strength, which is rock. Something very cool Cole did, if you remember, is all the HMs are like, they have cool, helpful types. Earthquake and Dragon Dance. Mysteria, the Crobat. I do remember Mysteria carrying through a ton of the playthrough. So it's Steel and Bug with Clear Body. That's very cool. Can't have stats reduced. Signal Beam, Iron Defense, Steel Wing, and Leech Life. Is Leech Life powered up a little bit? Okay, 55. We'll take that. That's very helpful. Meganium, I believe is just Psychic and Dragon. It also has thick fat. We got some thick fat on our dragons here. Dragon Psychic's very cool. This is going to be a defensive Mon Psychic. Dragon Breath. Light Screen, Reflect. We got my favorite Pokemon of all time, Nidoking, looking great as a fighting and dragon. I think since we already had other dragon types, I didn't worry about a dragon move. And I think I needed a Surfer to kind of get around training up. So still pretty good coverage. Bulk Up, Sky Uppercut, Surf, and Strength. Can hit a lot of stuff. It has Intimidate, which is very dope on this. And then I guess it has the Quick Claw, Leftovers, King's Rock, and Soft Sand. Last two, we got Bubblegum the Starmie, very big fan of this. Swift Swim, not super helpful here. I guess I could try to find Rain Dance, but I'm not going to worry about it. Starmie's very fast. Water and Electric, awesome type. Holding the Mystic Water. Surf, Thunder, Dive, and Calm Mind. Having Thunder here is a bit of a risk, but you know what? Let's be risk takers. Then we got Grop the Snorlax. That kind of looks just like its normal shiny. I don't know if this is an actual shiny or not, but it's got Body Slam, Earthquake, Fly, and Bulk Up. So this is the squad I'm rolling with. You could have already seen that. I'm dying at the fact that this Snorlax isn't a Master Ball. I guess I was like, hey, I'm tired of trying to catch this thing. It was probably didn't have a great catch rate. So we're just going to kind of try to go in. If I remember right, I don't have a whole lot of items. So let's see if we can buy a few more healing items. I don't have a whole lot of anything. $8,000, dog. That's not very helpful. I think I had like 16 revives. How many potions do I have? I have 26, okay? And do I have any full heals? I have 13, okay. Revives, I have 16. I'm going to get a few more of these. It's not a Nuzlocke, so... And then... Do I have full restore? I have one full restore. Let's just do some... Yeah. Yeah, $967 to my name. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do this. I don't remember really the types we're facing. I'll try not to speed up too much. I know that's not as fun. Alright, so what type... they might actually keep their normal types and just get new teams. So I'm Everest of the Elite Four. I like that you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. Let's hope so. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me, let's enjoy a battle that can only be had here in the Pokemon League. I like this. Isn't this normally like Sydney, a dark type master, I think is that his name? I get names mixed up. Everest, what types are you rocking with? You got a Murkrow. Oh, I am over leveled. Okay. To be fair, I think the levels probably do climb throughout the Elite Four, so this is just going to be kind of for fun, me trying to figure out what we're up against. I'm thinking maybe still dark, though Everest makes me also think that it could be ice type. So I could. I'm thick fat. Why not just cheese it, throw up a Dragon Dance? Ooh, he's out here tossing some blizzards. This might just be a Finzy sweep here. So anyway, to kind of go back, we'll go ahead and just strength. To kind of go back through the series, it really was a lot of fun. And I'd like to do another Let's Play. My computer is going to hold me back from doing like fan games. They're going to have to be like Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald ROM hacks to be able to get through this. Kingdra, orange and turquoise. Does that give any hint to the color scheme? Is this like fire and ice? That would be so cool. And that would be super weak to rock, so I probably should have just clicked Earthquake, because it's a stab move. But okay, Finzy might just get a sweep here. The reason I had at these levels, so I assume that means this is around what the champion is. Charizard looks amazing. See, here's the thing. Am I going to use up all my strengths right here? Ooh. We're at +1. I know Swampert's not that fast, but hallelujah for thick fat. So, but yeah, just to kind of look back through things, if you remember, I did at least run into myself at one point. I was a hiker. That made me laugh. Big boy out here. Would it be smart to try not to faint to save some revives? You look like you could be like ice and dark. Do I have a good ice switch? Yeah, I do. I got Mysteria, my steel type bat. But yeah, I'm okay having just kind of a random team. Doom Desire, that's steel, right? That's Jirachi's move. Is this before the physical special split? Let's look. Because if, no, I don't want to shift. I want to look at summary. Can I look at the moves that way? Yeah, I'm guessing it's still physical special, which means I'm going to throw off just a cheeky little Iron Defense here to take that Doom Desire better. But basically, I'm okay not having my favorite team here, because I remember at the time kind of telling Spikes, that's cool, telling Cole, like, who my 6 favorite Mons were in the Gen 1 through 3 era. So I'll try to guess that when we're actually about to face ourselves and not just try to, you know, ruin the surprise. So I think I'll... Oh, okay, so you're resisting the bug. So probably ice and steel. Which means it's not great for me. Well, ice and steel is neutral. Steel would be neutral to that. So I can throw off some steel wings, see how that goes. It's kind of nutty how much... Oh, yeah. How much damage I'm taking. I'm like 9 levels above. But I just remember telling some of my favorite Mons, this really throwing off more Doom Desires. I respect it. Now, I'll just Iron Defense again, I guess. I'm going to try not to use too many items during, since, one, that's just not as fun. But anyway. Oh, Ice Beam is probably special, yeah. Anyway, I just remember telling Cole what my 6 favorites were. I think I've only got 1 on this team that would actually make that team too. So it'd be kind of fun if I'm, you know, facing myself not using the exact same Mons that the other me would also have. So I do remember my guy said something like, when you see him, he's like, "Hey, brother," which I used to say a ton, so that made me really laugh. But yeah, this game was very hard. Defense rise. I am just maxed out on defense, huh? Would you be stealing Ghost? Or Icing Ghost? If so, you would resist bug moves still. I'll just spam Steel Wing here. But yeah, this game, if you go back, and you probably don't want to go back and watch my long videos, but that was super effective, so are you... Well, of course you are, it's Ice. I'm not thinking well here. Not knowing the types is tripping me out a bit. Let's try to get some health back. Oh, and you're going to full restore. That means I'm going to get some more health back, Everest. But yeah, not knowing the types is pretty trippy. But I appreciated that this game was hard, because that's kind of hard to do with an old school game, because they were fairly pretty easy, and I could tell Cole really put in the work to make the challenge. I mean, I think most people who played this game probably got rocked by the first gym leader. It was bug type, A-Drive, one of the most fun PokeTubers out there. I wonder if this is either like straight ice, but I could see it being like ice psychic. Psychic's its normal type. See, that's the problem. I see an Alakazam, I think psychic, what moves is it going to have? I am going to go ahead and Leech Life just to see what happens. So that makes it really tough figuring out the types here. I feel like at the time I was playing this, I probably had quite a few of them like decently memorized as I was playing through. So you might just be straight ice. So, oh, do I have any ethers? If so, if not, I'm gonna really need to pay attention to that. That's something you forget about challenging the Elite Four. You start running low on moves. So let's see that. I actually kind of like the thought of leading off with parry in a lot of matchups and just setting up some screens early. So here's these. I have an Elixir, have a Max Ether. Okay, I got a few. Does Lava Cookie also do that? No, that's status problems. Okay. So I'm rocking with 7 of these bad boys. So Max Ether fully restores PP, and Elixir is all of them. Okay, I'm going to try to save those, though. Not like I'll need them after this, but... And I gotta remember, I feel like Hyper Potions are, what, 200 HP back then? Do I have some Super Potions to use? I sure do not, but I got some Soda Pops. What's that, 70 HP? 60. Is it worth wasting another Soda Pop for that 14 health? Probably not. I can Leech Life some of it back. So I'd kind of like to lead off with Mushu in my next one, just because it's a lower level and that bothers me. Maybe I'll do that. Let the need for them to be even win. I used some rare candies on Amon I thought I might add to the team, and then I looked at its moveset and it was real bad. So normally this would be, is it Phoebe, a ghost type trainer? Instead this is Sandra, or Sandra. Ooh, see, if it's just her normal name, I like Sandra. I did my training on Mount Pyre, but if she's like a ground or rock type trainer, I like Sandra, right? While I trained, I gained the ability to communicate with ground type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So, come on, let's see if you can even shake my immovable Pokemon. This is going to be pretty cool. Phoebe always had like a very cool design, like just randomly being a ghost type that looked like a water type trainer, and being someone who looks like they're from Alola, like with the Hawaiian type attire that they're wearing, and then living in Hoenn, which is, what, Japan? So, level 48 Skarmory, are you still a flying type? Because you could be ground flying. That's a little bit terrifying. But you know what? I'm not a regular Nidoking anymore, so I'm not weak to ground. I think I'm just going to click Surf. See how this goes, man. This actually is not a bad option. Nidoking's a good mixed attacker, super effective. You love to see it. Getting up the early game spikes. Cole, you demon. Putting up all these hazards, and I don't have removal. I'm not too worried about using all my surfs here, because I feel like in a lot of matchups, Nidoking's going to be spamming fighting and rock type moves. Ooh, Scizor looks so cool. What are you going to be, ground bug? See, I get these, I know it's bug steel, so it's like, hey, you have to keep the bug, right? Level 53, they're starting to get up in levels. You know I don't know its type yet. Bulk Up's not going to help Surfs I'm spamming, but we could at least kind of get our defense up to see if we can take some hits better. I love that old school Bulk Up animation. Sword Stance, that's scary. Did Bullet Punch exist in Gen 3? It's so tempting to speed up here. Okay, at least it's super effective. Hopefully we'll 2-hit KO everything. You fool! They thought I was going to bulk up. Oh, do you have a Citrus Berry? Okay, good tech, good tech. Ground. We don't know its other type yet. Do I just keep clicking Surf? I think so. Until I see some priority, I know I'm faster. This probably won't kill. I'll probably get it down to the very low red. Damage calcs, baby. Agility. Do I have any priority? Because it's at +4. Goodness gracious. At least it's not a stinking Nuzlocke at this point. Ooh. This is a ground type leader. Big brain plays. I'm going to shift in Grop on the ground type move. We're going to avoid this. With the Master Ball, these do all seem to be shiny. Full Restore. Well, you know, if I lose, I just get to go rebattle. I don't want to lose. I like winning. Do I try to cheese a Body Slam? Sludge Bomb, you say? So Poison's physical. So you... Ow. So you're Poison Ground. Okay. That's funny. I had my Nidoking in there facing the fake Nidoking. Do you Sludge Bomb again? Can I outthink the AI? We're going to try. And then hope that we can take a ground type move being neutral. Oh, spikes. Get predicted. Yeah, baby. Now, I really can't Iron Defense here. Poison Ground is going to resist. Poison's going to resist Bug. We're going to click Steel Wing. We're faster. Mysteria, you beast. Okay, that's good damage. I wish I would have cheesed a... This +4, we're probably going to die. Okay. But Mysteria was faster. Right? 185 speed. Is Starmie touching that? No. So Starmie's probably slower, and definitely not living in a ground move. What's Finzy's defense looking like? 124. 140. Okay. I think we go parry, because Finzy's still important to try to set up. I'm going to be so embarrassed if I lose this over-leveled. That agility was clutch. And we're out here using full restores, so I'm going to click Psychic. Sludge Bomb. It's neutral, because Psychic doesn't resist poison! What? Sheesh. Okay. That was fun. So I guess I just need to heal Grop. Seems to be the play here. And I'm going to do it with Mushu. Maybe that wasn't smart. But oh, hey, Intimidate. Does that help me live a move? I think I still probably need to just heal Grop. 200 points might not be enough to do so. Right? Because Grop got all that HP. Thick boy. Okay. I'm going to be mad if I lived. Okay. I wouldn't have been mad, obviously. That's a silly thing to say. Finzy and Bubblegum might still be able to do this. Probably not. We're just going to Body Slam. Or, you know, we're going to Earthquake. Don't be silly, Ben. Sludge Bomb being physical has thrown me off so much. Since, you know, everyone knowing this probably knows the physical special split, you know, poison type used to be physical. Now, Sludge Bomb would be a special move, whereas Poison Jab is a physical move for poisons. So seeing a Swords Dance into a Sludge Bomb and getting completely destroyed by it, it's just odd, you know? Is Grass and Ground safe to assume? First off, I'm going to be that guy, and I am going to potion up. I don't want to lose, so let me just go ahead and spam potions. Are you going to set up too? Rock Slide. So are you Rock and Ground, or do you just have the coverage? Let's bulk up. You're going to bulk up too? Alright, are we going to do this? Are we going to... I don't know what type you are. Rock Ground Venusaur is kind of cool. See, if I click Fly, that could come back to bite me, because it might be resisted. But Earthquake is technically my weakest move, because it's not Stab. Let's just assume you're Rock. You're going to bulk up again. Cool. How did I beat this before in a Nuzlocke? I probably... Are you Grass? You jerk. If I get flinched here, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Now you just get to protect me on bulk. This is gonna do nothing, dude. Venusaur's bulky. Citrus? Goodness gracious. Okay, Bubblegum is special. Grass and Ground. I could dive. Okay. I think... Is it worth healing up? No, okay, Frenzy is at full. Oh yeah, okay, Can Fly miss? Rock Slide could miss, but it's not going to. So now I need to decide. Frenzy is going to be neutral here with Surf. I feel like that should still be in range. It's such a dope shiny. Dive is an Ice type move here. Super duper effective. 2-turn move, right? So the smart thing is to just play it safe and do Dive. Because even if it has Earthquake, Earthquake does not hit Dive, correct? I was a little worried. Because it hits when you dig, right? Alright. Depending on what we got left, we might still be okay. I'm going to guess you're Bug and Ground. I feel like I might remember that. Of course, you got Sandstorm. Does it hit me right here? Really? Why are you hitting me now? Calm Mind would be great, but we're not going to live in Earthquake. We just got to Surf. Hope this is enough. I mean, we're 8 levels above. Okay, we should be fine. Hopefully I didn't stress for nothing. Marowak. Marowak's so cool. Traced Swift Swim. Well, lucky for you. Sand is up, and that does nothing. Looks like it could be like Ground and Dark. We got Crocodile out here? I'm really glad I'm over-leveled. I never say that. I'm the kind of guy who likes to try to be under-leveled to make a game difficult, but I'm having fun. This is difficult as is. I do remember Arcanine is Electric and Ground, and I think it has Swift Swim. So, luckily, if this, for some reason, doesn't kill, like if it's Sash or something, I was waiting for it to be Sash. Crit, baby! I think Swampert would have came in and won, so that was tough, man. Good job, Sandra. Wow. Now I'm getting all this money. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon, too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead, move on to the next room. I feel like she's kind of making fun of me. Like, I'd like to see how far this would carry you, because you definitely lost when you tried to Nuzlocke this, so... Here's 4 revives, man. And, you know, it's the Elite Four, but we got the champion afterwards. So, glad I bought some. Glad I did not need any after the first battle. This is going to be tough. See, there's a situation where I might have to go into the last battle, like, without a full team if I use up too many items. So, I guess, right, would it be smart to get rid of my soda pops first? It just takes a little longer. It's okay, we can speed through. So, you know, yeah, if I knew the types, I could at least get a better lead. Is everyone just gonna spam spikes? Is that how we're doing this? I'm gonna get hurt on entry hazards every time I come in. So Grop probably just be smart to use a hyper potion, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know if 2 soda pops handles that. So yeah, I think everyone should be doing fine on power points. I think things are fine for now. You know, maybe it's time to lead off with parry and get those screens up like I was planning. And it is nice to save Mushu's Intimidate. So, especially since everyone's wanting to set up on me, right? What we got here? I can't even remember what type she usually is. I don't know Gym 3. Oh, there's a guy. Welcome, my name is Oliver of the Elite Four. Who's usually the gym leader here? Or Elite Four. Obviously remember next is Drake. Not Drayden, that's Gen 5, I get them mixed up. Welcome, my name is Oliver of the Elite Four. Or is it Olivier? It's too late now. I've traveled afar from Hoenn, to Hoenn, I can't talk, so that I may hone my battle skills. All I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. Well, guess what? What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. I'm pretty sure Oliver, whoever you are. Olivier, I think. Okay. Makes me feel better about that. So, Farfetch'd. What if this is like Galarian Farfetch'd and it's fighting type? That would actually be really nice for me. I'm going to assume you're physical, so I'm going to throw up a Reflect. Swords Dance. Getting tired of you guys setting up. We're going to click Psychic. Maybe I should have clicked Dragon Breath to try to cheese a para, but that's some good damage. Goodbye. Yeah, this might be fighting. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Them talking about training. Oh, so this is what Nidoking normally looks like. I'm happy to have my shiny Nidoking, but we can all agree that looks way better. With the black and green, that is so good. The red looks great too. I'm not the biggest red guy. So you're dragon fighting. You're probably faster. What's Meganium's base speed? Like 80? I got to reflect up though, so... Okay, we're just faster. Cool. So, Psychic probably should kill. Nope. I love how Meganium looks in this game. Outrage. Eating that up. We got some lefties. Let's get that health back. Oh yeah, you guys said I was gonna flex and kill with Dragon Breath instead of Psychic. But we still can, yeah. Save some PP on Psychic. That looks like a fire move. I'm pretty sure that's what Dragon Breath just looked like back then, but can't even add like a purple tinge to it or something. Yeah. That looks so good. Oh. Maybe I just gave away what one of my 6 favorites is for this game. I love Raichu. Electric fighting. You guys probably don't remember, but I did have a Pikachu for a decent part of my playthrough, and its thumbnail was Pikachu with a Goku hair. I was very fond of it, and I miss it greatly. Fighting is still the way to go, so no need for a light screen. I'm just going to click Psychic. This was the right lead. I really did not know that this was going to be a fighting type. Happy accident. And y'all knew I wasn't looking up ahead, because I about lost both of the first matches, so... Yeah. Machamp, you look good. Reflect wore off. To me, I think it's going to be worth getting a reflect back up over the damage. So, I don't know what you are besides fighting. Hopefully lefties have gotten us into range to live. Okay. Bulk up. This is perfect. Perfect matchup. Though I might have to use an ether after this. Is it ether or ether? I know I'm thinking of Thor the Dark World where the red stuff is the ether. Do I feel a pupper? Be right back. Come here, sweetie. Free likes. This is Minerva, aka Minnie, aka Nugget. She was the reason that for a long time I was not making videos yet because having a puppy was taking up a lot of my time. So, blame her. Not really. She's wonderful. Oh, you're using full restore. Too bad. I am going to paralyze you now. My puppy really wants back up, and, you know, I want her in the shot. It's better with her, but she'll keep trying to lick me while I am trying to focus. So, yeah, where are we at on time? Hopefully closing this doesn't mess me up. We're at 31 minutes. I might cut after this battle, have a part 2 for the last one in Champion, or do, because it's taken a while. I might do that. What are you, Stantler? Fighting, grass fighting, bug fighting. What are we, buddy? Just gonna throw off another sidekick. Is it me? Or are these... No, they probably just sent out a higher level. I know for at least the last person we faced, we're not going to be overloaded. I think the levels I had were there because I think I was actually just playing it to try to go back through it at one point. Because... Spoiler alert, I was... No, I'm not just going to... Anyway. Pretty sure we should be okay leveled for the last one. There, I could have just switched to someone else. Made this more interesting. Is there anyone who hasn't gotten any action? What type were you, Metacham? I could have seen it being like poison fighting. That's a cool type. Psychic fighting? Oh, it's already that. Never talk again, Ben. The all-consuming heat overwhelms. I did not use any fire in that. Advance to the next room. And there, confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. So, go ahead and save right here. There's already a save file. I know. It's Benji. Did I really name myself Benji? That's fun. It's what my wife used to call me. So anyway, I'm going to hop on out of here. Thank you for stopping by. We'll do another part of this, and then we'll have another video separately, maybe 2 videos for the Master guys. And we'll see if there's anything else for this. I would love to do some other sort of Let's Play after this, so feel free to throw any requests my way. Just know that it's going to need to be some sort of ROM hack for my computer to be able to handle it, because she's a bit old. So anyway, thank you for stopping by. Love you guys.